So now that the Pelicans are finally winning, it's causing turmoil in Pelicans fans' universe. And I'm here to address everybody's concerns right now in the Pelicans Scoop. Cue my music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and ladies and gentlemen, just relax. Everybody calm down, okay? It's a lot of people out there acting like the world is falling, that the Pelicans have won 3 out of the last 4. Crazy that we probably, maybe we've seen this once this whole season, outside of this one time, that the Pelicans have a winning streak necessarily. But guys, just calm down. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, first I want to start off by saying the Pelicans have officially converted Brandon Boston Jr. contract to a standard NBA contract. He had a two-way, so that's why you've been seeing him not playing lately, because it's a certain amount of game limit or whatever. You know, the Pelicans are going to try and cheap it out and find a way to pay him the least amount of money possible, you know. So they finally have rewarded him with a contract. So I'm not going to sit there and talk too crazy about the team. They still rewarded my man with a contract. I mean, he's putting up, you know, it's basically like a little stray cat they found off the street, and he's actually a nice, cool little kitty. Like, he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. You know, he turned himself into a nice bench piece, a nice rotational piece in the NBA. You know, he was floating around, highly touted out of high school, didn't really live up to those expectations in Kentucky. You know, floated from the Clippers. You know, the Pelicans grabbed him off the Spurs, like G League team, or like bottom of somewhere. They grabbed him from the Spurs, and in a time where the team needed some type of spark, any type of light, Brandon Boston Jr. had brought that to the team, because at a certain point, you had no Zion, DeJounte, Herb, Trey at one point. So Brandon Boston Jr. found a way. You know, he maximized his opportunity to the fullest, right? He did hit kind of a wall, but at the same time, the teams put him in positions where this is not where he really, like, he's not there yet, but just to see that he carved his way out, stuck with the team. So I'm excited about him, happy for him. Finally he can get back to playing, because we need any type of offensive output. Speaking about the Pelicans, about their wins, before, you know, we get into the, like, what is the problem? So the Pelicans have just swept the Spurs at home, this little homestand, especially last night, 109 to 104. Trey Murphy dropped 24 points. Zion had like a sneaky little 18. You know, Carlo hit a 3. Kelly Olynyk rebounded. Messi being Messi. I mean, it's pretty much everything you want to see outside of maybe not winning the game necessarily. But, you know, you're still just developing that Trey and Zion two-man game, right? You're still saying, I don't like how Willie's kind of, you know, using Trey and Zion to sub each other. I think they need to be playing together the most. I think that's when they're at the best. But, you know, this team's a little, I don't know what's been going on with CJ. Like CJ's been playing a lot of minutes, but he's just been real quiet. Let me just check CJ out real quick. It ain't gonna take too long, ladies and gentlemen. So CJ McCollum, yeah, he had 13. Like, barely been feeling CJ. Yeah, CJ last 3 games. So ever since CJ dropped that 43 on the Kings, he had 16 points against the Mavericks, 6 for 16 from the field. Yeah. 12 points against the Spurs the last game, 4 from 11, and then last night he had 13 points, 5 for 14. So CJ McCollum is, I mean, he's old, man. I just call it what it like. You're not expecting him to be a spring chicken. So he gave you everything he got. CJ he'll shake back in probably the next couple games, but it's not like the Pelicans need him at this point, honestly. I would be not Trey and Zion, but I would be okay for the Pelicans to start taking a Utah Jazz approach to this rest of the season. So the reason why I'm saying that Utah Jazz approach, just go look at a Utah. I know this is not a threat. I'm sorry. I know I'm threatening you to go watch a Utah Jazz game. I'm not saying you don't gotta watch them completely, but just go check. You know, just go check their games a little bit. Check the box score. All right, you're gonna see Colin Sexton didn't play this game, or Lauri Markkanen didn't play this game, or Walker Kessler didn't play this game. So it's a lot of guys just, hey, man, take the night off. You good. You know, we're going to run out here with Keontae George and Isaiah Collier and my boy Flip from Duke. Like, we're going to run out here with these guys. Yeah, y'all boys just take Colin Sexton. Yeah, I think I already said his name. But, yeah, go sit down, man. Go sit down, you know. So John Collins, like, you said you got a sore toe? It's okay, man. Just take the night off, bro. It's good. Take the night type of approach, like a outward tank, but nobody. Jordan Clarkson, that's another. I'm sorry, I'm just naming guys, but like an outward tank, but like, nah. Like, we don't really see you guys with the immediate future with this team. We gonna let these young guys, get it in. We appreciate you, boys. You can come back, play every now and again. But y'all just chill out, man. Go enjoy the Salt Lake City mountains or something. Go visit the Mormon church. Go do something like that. That's what you got to go do. We ain't trying to see that right now. All right, we got Cooper Flag on the menu. So, or the Washington Wizards, but they're not there yet because you still see Marcus Smart and Chris Middleton playing heavy minutes. But they're just bad. So the Pelicans, yes, it's not good necessarily for the tank. I know, guys. And, I've been the biggest tank. Like, we're not tanking. We're just bad. And then I'm like, you know what? Forget about it. Season's over. Let's tank. We need to focus on the tank. And now I'm like, you know what? It's okay. They can win a game every now and then, but let's slow the brakes. These guys are not finna just be pulling off W's now, okay, guys? Like, I get it. They beat the Spurs twice, but this is without a Wemby. Like, the Spurs are depleted at the moment, and just it's okay. Right, relax. Listen to the Pelicans' next 7 games. So the Pelicans' next 7 games are at Phoenix on Thursday, at Phoenix on Friday, at Utah on Sunday. You can count that's going to be one of the nastiest tank jobs. Willie Green, just sit everybody for the Jazz. Let's see how bad do they really want to lose that game. Let's see how bad do the Jazz really want to lose that game. Willie, you need to start Antonio Reeves, Carlo, start me too. Start me at the point guard spot. Let's see how bad the Jazz really want to lose, okay? Let's expose the Utah Jazz for this outward tank. We're going to see who wants to lose the worst, okay? So I need to be playing on Sunday. Come sign me up. I'll go get you. I can give you guys 10 minutes, and then I'm going to have a negative of -20. I promise you, I will do everything in my power for the Pelicans to lose that game, Willie. You hear me? Dave, I know you watch my videos, Griff. Sign me up. I will help this team lose this game against the Jazz. That is actually might be one of the most pivotal games of the season is this game at Utah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say that, on March the 2nd. This Sunday coming up. This might be one of the most pivotal games. This will be the tank of a lifetime. That's the game of the season, actually. Who wants Cooper Flag the most? That is... you got to find some type of joy in that. So the Utah Jazz on Sunday is actually the most important game of the season. Wow. And it's at Utah. So let's see how bad they do. I'm letting you guys know now, because I'm going to make a video about this. Ooh, you already know I'm going to be all up on it. Pause. If you see that the Jazz sat either Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton, Clarkson, Walker Kessler, any one of those guys, the fix is in. They're trying to lose. They've been doing it all year. Like I said, Willie, sit everybody. Sit everybody. Let's see how bad. Let's expose Danny Ainge in this tyranny he's got going on in Salt Lake City right now. Okay, so moving forward. Then on Tuesday, you're at LA. Luka, my God. That's Jackson Hayes probably going to be like, oh, yeah. Jackson Hayes is going to be doing that BS, so whatever, man. Zion revenge game potentially, again, from the play-in. We'll like to see that. And then on Thursday, back home against the Rockets on March the 6th. Saturday at Houston, and then Sunday, March 9th, Grizzlies come to NOLA. So a lot of playoff teams. So don't expect these guys to start streaking. Okay, guys, it's okay. I can honestly see us. I mean, hopefully we can lose the Utah game the most, but yeah, we can possibly go like 1 for 6, 1 for 7. I mean, 1 for 7, 1 for 6 or something like that. Maybe 2 for 5 maybe, but don't bang on it. It's okay, guys. Just everybody take a deep breath. The tank is still alive. Just enjoy. Even though we're not developing Reeves like I want, I think Reeves should be getting a lot more minutes. Just enjoy the tank, not the tank. Yeah, enjoy the tank. Enjoy the Trey and Zion maturation, what we've been waiting on. God willingly, knock on wood, they can just finish this, because Trey had a scary, scary moment last night where he got walked off the court and then come back on. So them boys can just stay healthy the rest of the season. We just get out of here and try and secure a top 3 pick. Anything lower than 3, I might drink a cup of bleach. So thank you guys for sticking for another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. I've been your host of the most, Jordan Kitchens. I'm signing out. Peace.